Hello, I'm live and I don't see anybody here, so hopefully my friends come soon. Let me know, how was your weekend? It's a Tuesday, but it was Labor Day weekend, so today is the first day of the week. How was your weekend? Okay, so I have two weekly reports to read, VIPKID and GOGOKID. GOGOKID is super short today. And since my friends aren't here, most of my friends who come in the chat work for VIPKID. So I will go ahead and read GOGOKID first since it's very short. And it says I have one person watching. So if you're watching, say hello. And let me know how your classes were today. Mine were good. I had 6 classes, no issues, nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, the GOGOKID weekly report. We all know for GOGOKID, the biggest thing is possibly not getting paid because GOGOKID is owned by ByteDance and there's been an executive order to stop everything with ByteDance from President Trump. Hello, teachers. It has come to our attention that there may be some confusion regarding the new payment details for the paydays coming in September. Due to this, we would like to clarify a few things for you. Number 1, earnings from September 1 to 7 will be shown in the adjustment section under the August payment as a whole amount without details. So if you'd like to see the details, they will show in your class earnings under September payment after the 6-day waiting period. So, and then they can make any adjustments for the September 15th payment by September 19th. So GOGOKID's trying to work with you. All right, in China, people celebrate Teachers' Day every year on the 10th of September. Hello, Deborah. She said, my 4 VIPKID classes went very well this morning. Great, glad to hear they went well. All right, so September 10th is Teachers' Day. So remember that. Your students might say Happy Teachers' Day to you. In order to thank you for your support and wonderful performance at GOGOKID, we'd like to have Teachers' Day Facebook giveaway live at 9 p.m. Beijing time on September 10th. So that would be 9 a.m. on September 11th. Yes, so that'd be, yes, right? 9 a.m. September 11th. So basically right after classes. Thank you, Danny. I will say something about that in a minute. Number 3, celebrate your efforts for Trial Class 2.0 certification now. If anyone works for GOGOKID, did you get this certification? We would like to express our appreciation to all of you who completed the Trial 2.0 before September 6th, midnight Beijing time. Over 1,000 teachers gained their Trial 2.0. I did not get it. I don't like trials anyway. And then to celebrate, okay, so each teacher who completed before September 6th, you're eligible for our incentive plan with a 100% win rate, and you'll get uni dolls. Okay, and oh, one more thing. Sorry, I cut off a lot of the GOGOKID because there was a lot of pictures I didn't want to print. Great news, our on-stage function, which aims at making the class more interactive and fun, will be published in mid-September. By using this on-stage function, teachers are able to put themselves or their students on stage. So it's basically like you and the student are all over the screen instead of the PowerPoint too. All right, hello. Hello, Evelyn. Danny said I had 4 open, 2 short notice and got 2 trials, 1 no-show. So I love that. Got to work on Outschool stuff, make a new class. All right, what class was it? All right, so Danny mentioned my shirt. This was from Stitch Fix. Teacher Kim had a $100 credit to Stitch Fix if you used her code. So I got some stuff from, it's buffering. Great. Probably because my kids are in classes. Yeah, so I'm kind of between 2 sizes, so I didn't know which size to pick. So I picked bigger size to be safe. But then all the stuff that came was like oversized. I guess loose fitting stuff is in style. If I would have known that, I would have gone with the small. So anyway, okay, good. Evelyn said it's not buffering on her end. Good. My kids do not start classes until 10, so I need to end this live stream at 9:55. So from now on, I'm going at 9:30, whether or not I'm ready. I try to read these reports before I come to you, but I'll be going on whether I'm ready or not from now on, since I need to finish before they start. I went live on Cindy's pet live stream, and it totally slowed everything down for my kids. So I can't go live when they're in school anymore. Yeah, so anyways, this was one of the shirts that did fit and did look good. And the earrings too were from Stitch Fix, and I still have a $28 credit with them. Maybe in the winter I'll get another round. But that was really nice. Cindy did a YouTube video, which I didn't do. My video would have been boring since one thing only looked good anyway. All right. The VIPKID weekly report is a lot longer, pretty long today. Okay, so they're also talking about Teachers' Day on September 10th. China's Teachers' Day is just 2 days away, September 10th. This holiday is a pretty big deal, given China's respect and admiration for teachers. We want to wish all of our teachers a happy Teachers' Day. You make a difference. Teacher Advisory Council applications will be open this Thursday, September 10th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So that would be 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. And they actually mentioned this again in the weekly report later, so we'll be mentioning it again. An interview with the Director of Teacher Operations. Teachers don't know her, but they should. In this interview, guys, I cannot say this name. I'm going to write it in the chat. So it's spelled Xinli. I do not know how to pronounce that. Is the Director of Teacher Operations. We will talk about finding success as a VIPKID teacher, getting repeat bookings, cancellations, and more. I call her Teacher X since her name starts with an X. Also reveals some insider info on booking trends. Plus, we discuss what happened in the Token Center. Evelyn says Sheen Lee. Alice K is interviewing Evelyn on her channel at 2 p.m. All right, great. New payment methods are full of perks. Okay, so the new VIPKID MasterCard, it's basically like a debit card. Most of you on my channel said it's something you would not want. Definitely not something I would want, but it's in the weekly report, so I'll read it. VIPKID partners with MasterCard. We finally announced a new partnership with MasterCard that comes with a ton of perks for teachers. The reloadable VIPKID prepaid MasterCard, it has Dino on the card, you get faster access to your payments. So that would be an advantage if you need money quicker. You can easily track your teaching funds by keeping them separate from your personal funds. Reduce transaction fees if you live abroad, and so much more. So I guess if you live out of the United States, because 500 teachers who sign up will receive limited edition matching Dino magnets. Okay. So I guess I could see this maybe if you wanted to keep your funds separate for whatever reason, or this could be, if you were really bad with money, you could put out all of this on the card and say, I'm only going to spend this much. Or, I don't know, women in abusive relationships, this is a way to hide your money. So, Teacher Advisory Council updates. Updated application date, September 10th. As mentioned in last week's update, applications for the Teacher Advisory Council will open up once again. Applications now are open on Thursday, September 10th, 5 a.m. We talked about this earlier, 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. This is a later date than noted in the last week's weekly report. So whatever I said last week, disregard it. It now opens on September 10th. We're looking for the next cohort of community leaders to support a variety of teams in brainstorming new features, discussing upcoming launches, providing feedback for past projects, and representing the teacher perspective. So what are any of you going to apply for this? I used to apply for things like this. Now that I'm doing Outschool, I really don't feel the need. I make more money on Outschool from doing secondary positions at GOGOKID. I feel like you don't make that much money on secondary positions. It could be different for VIPKID. I've never done one. But here are some things that the job includes: product and policy, community experience, curriculum learning and development, diversity, equity, and inclusion. All right, more details about the Teacher Advisory Council to apply. Go to the Certification Center. Demystifying Chinese phrases, more of these. So they give the Chinese, which is going to mean nothing to us anyway. So if you see something that says add oil in your feedbacks, it means it's a commonly used expression for support and encouragement. Fighting, now if you see this, a popular Korean phrase that means the same as the other one that says add oil, and you may just see a phrase make into your feedback. So if it says add oil or fighting, it means it's expressing support and encouragement. What's your style of teaching? Take our first ever quiz. So they have a quiz. Every teacher has their own unique style. So find out which style is yours by taking your quiz and share it on Facebook or Twitter. They have the link. Hutong highlight. Teacher Megan says wait time is important. All right, that's their teacher highlight. Virtual meetups. Join our yoga class September 23rd. To celebrate National Yoga Month, we're excited to announce another yoga class by Tara from the community team. Wednesday, September 23rd, 4 p.m. Pacific time. So that would be 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central for a free yoga class. That's pretty late. That's pretty late to do yoga when you online teach and wake up super early. Yeah, and then don't forget the community page for meetups about tea parties, coffee talks, and more. The trending topics are, in this weekly update section, we're digging deeper into issues affecting teachers with last week and providing answers. So click here to see answers to the topics. What do I do if I'm a teacher impacted by this hurricane, wildfires, or severe weather? All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, so Evelyn has Alice K. I'm not familiar with her, but she's interviewing on Evelyn's channel. So if you're already subscribed to Evelyn, just go to her channel at 2 p.m. That's probably 2 p.m. Central, right, Evelyn? So that would be 3 p.m. if you're on Eastern. Let's see, what's your Outschool schedule like? I have 2 classes today, one at 12, one at 4. I know you're thinking, why would they be that far apart? It just worked out that way. I take parent requests. Let me know. There's a question for you. Do you take parent requests? And my intention also was on Tuesdays, I want to have one day of the week dedicated to all my ongoing classes. That makes scheduling in my personal life easier. Ongoing classes obligate you to the same time and schedule every week, and that is hard to schedule every week. So I ended up having to, one didn't have any enrollment. Another one also only had 1 enrollment, so I postponed it 2 weeks from now. My Wednesday ongoing class, I tried to move to Tuesday, but one person in the class wasn't able to do Tuesdays. So I told her I'd leave it Wednesdays a little longer. You know, when a little girl is like, please, I really like coming to these classes, you say, okay. Yes, and I got, 12 and 4 are my classes today, both book classes. I got a schedule request for my Owl Diaries class, which my ongoing one, which I already have 2 sections open. And it's hard to say yes, 2 sections that are half full. So I know you're thinking, why would you make 2 sections if they're only half full? Well, in the summer, they were both full, you know, and you already have people with the schedule who want to keep the schedule. So that makes it harder. Are your bookings down at Outschool? Mine definitely are. From what I hear from other people, you know, preschool and semester type classes are doing really well. Those are not the kind of classes I teach. I hear that ongoing classes are doing well, but I'm not finding that to be the case. I did look at my competition. So I had an ongoing class starting about the welly wishers, the babies of the American Girl. And it didn't book, but then I looked at my competition and there are several other people doing those books. One of them almost at the same time as me, pretty close to my time. So I was like, okay, that might be why. And those people had more in-depth descriptions. So I think I need to work on my description of the book club and make it more descriptive. Yeah, so what else is going on with you? Let me know, are your bookings down at Outschool? If you have good bookings, what classes are booking? Not so I can copy you, but just so that give us some ideas. What types of classes are booking in this fall? My American Girl class was selling out, basically not getting bookings. It was half full on Saturday and most of the enrollments were last minute. 3 out of the 4 were last minute. So definitely seeing a shift. Different classes are booking at Outschool. Wanted to see this publicly because if you say it publicly, it holds you accountable. I'm trying to be better about fitness. I'm trying to do my elliptical 1 to 2 times a week. When I do that, I get really good cardio. I sweat. Trying to do yoga maybe once a week also. So I used to think that yoga was not a lot of exercise because it's slow moving. It's different. It's different than the cardio workout I get on my elliptical. You don't sweat as much, but it's harder than you think. It's good for flexibility and muscles you don't normally use. Like the muscles in my back were sore like 2 days after yoga. So it works something different. I almost think you need different workouts to make you a rounded person. And I had a standing desk. It's a manual one. And sometimes I have trouble getting it up and down. And sometimes my feet hurt when I stand too much. So I used to have one of these, but I lost it. Danny, went after you. Look what I'm using now. I'm using a big ball. And I can lean my legs against the desk, but then that's not working my abs. So I have like a challenge where I had a level 6 day. Okay, while he's reading, I'm going to balance on this ball. Then when he's answering the questions, I can lean my knees up against the desk and then I get a little break. So anyways, are you guys still with me? The chat got kind of quiet. I don't know if you're just listening or people have left me. It says I have 6 watching. So anyways, okay, Evelyn's listening. If you have fitness goals, what are you doing for fitness? I know Danny's doing yoga. We did yoga with Heather yesterday, green light yoga. Thank you, Candy. Thanks. I was telling everybody earlier, this was Stitch Fix. Teacher Kim had if you used her referral code, you got a credit to Stitch Fix. So the shirt and the earrings were from Stitch Fix. So that was nice. And they were free since I had a credit. That was really nice. Deborah's still listening. Yeah. So I'm using the Wii Fit while I'm listening. Awesome, Kathy Kelly. Actually, that's how I used to work out. I used to use Wii Fit or Just Dance. The TV that we had our Wii on in the basement broke. So ever since then I stopped. But that's a fun way. I'm the type, I have to, if I'm having fun, I'm more likely to do it. So that's great. Kathy's doing it while listening. All right, well, I need to go. My kids are going to start their virtual learning in 10 minutes and I need to get off the internet and I need to make sure that they are good to log in. They're older. But yes, exactly. Me too. Kathy said, I need a fun way to exercise. Me too. Yes. I wish I still had my Wii because that was a fun way to exercise. And I did it more. If I have fun, I do it more. I used to love to just do the Wii Fit in the winter when you couldn't go outside. So yeah. All right. Well, goodbye, everybody. I'll see you next week at the same time. Zaijian, thanks for coming today. Bye, everyone.